I'm going to be sharing the second visualization meditation with you this morning. This is the grounding and rooting meditation. Just let Diego sit here next to me. He likes meditating with me. um, so this meditation is really nice to do if you are feeling very in your head and floating and you're struggling to sink into your body. So I often share this meditation in our guided art sessions just before we start, as it's a really nice way to just ground you in your practice and in your studio and set an intention of being present in the space. And it also inspired two of the series of artworks that is on sale at the moment, the Silly Season sale, the Rooted series and the Grounded series. So you can either sit cross-legged or you can sit with your feet planted firmly on the ground. It's actually quite nice to have the contact of your bottom and your feet on the floor when you're doing this meditation. So you can go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure you are as comfortable as possible. If you need to put a pillow underneath your bum just to raise your spine so that you can sit nice and activated, not overarching your spine, not focusing too much on the posture, but relaxed and aware. Feel your feet. Feel your seat. Feel how the chair and the ground supports you and pushes back. Feel the sensations in your hands. Maybe it's tingling, pressure, temperature. Now locate your breath either in your chest or at the tip of your nose or in the rise and fall of your tummy. And see if you can follow your breath from the beginning of the inhalation to the end of the exhalation. And know, like Sharon Salzberg says, the practice of meditation is the returning when you are lost. So when you realize you are lost in thought, instead of beating yourself up and thinking, oh, I'm terrible at this, I can't do this, realize that that is the magic moment. The moment when you realize you are lost in thought, you have the choice to return to your breath. And that is the practice. It might happen 10,000 times while you are trying to practice, but every time you return to your breath or the object of meditation in the visualization, you are victorious. So let's breathe. From the base of your spine, I want you to now imagine roots are growing. As you are breathing, use the rhythm and the sway to imagine that, like pulsing, roots are sprouting out with each breath, deeper and deeper into the ground, anchoring you to this earth. If you know that Frida Kahlo painting where she's lying in the desert and the roots and plants are growing through her, that always helps me in this visualization, seeing her body, seeing my body in my mind's eye, and imagining that I am becoming part of the earth like a plant or a tree, And you can imagine big roots splitting into smaller roots, splitting into finer hair-like roots. And at the tip of each root, you are also extending, so you can feel and you can sense the ground, the rocks you are moving past, pushing past other rocks, deeper and deeper. And your body starts to feel like it is pulling down into the earth. Gravity is rooting you. And when you feel grounded, steady, planted in the earth, you can imagine that you are starting to draw energy from the earth up through your roots. Loving golden light, connection, relation, expansion, love, creativity, all of this beautiful energy that comes from nature. You can imagine you are pulling it up from the earth, up your legs, through your thighs, past your hips, through your core. Hold it in your core for a little bit. And again, imagine you are pulling up through your feet, through your legs, up your thighs, into your core. And imagine this energy is culminating in your core, making you as certain and as steady as a big, big tree. Imagine your core is your trunk. And you are collecting this beautiful light energy in your core. There is not even a space for fear and judgment, because like a tree, you are not self-aware. You are just planted in this earth, drawing up energy from it, growing taller and taller and more sure with every movement through your roots, through your feet, through your legs, up your thighs, past your hips, into your core. And when you feel powerful and strong and like you have enough of this beautiful energy, creativity and inspiration in your belly, you can imagine that this golden energy is moving up your trunk to your heart, and you can open your arms like branches, tilting your head back, lifting your heart up to the sky. And then you can gently start swaying, feeling your roots, feeling your core, feeling your branches, feeling how you can smile up to the sun. Just like an acorn holds the memory of every single oak tree that ever existed, we too have the capacity to tap into our ancient knowing, to feel connected to our species and this planet as a whole, and to draw on the wisdom of those that came before us. Grounded and certain and planted in the earth, you can now sway, your leaves light as feathers, caressed by the wind, caressed by life, expanded and open. With your arms stretched outside your body and your chest lifted and your face smiling up to the sky, I want you to feel how open you can be to life while being steady and certain and planted on the earth, grounded. Really take this last few moments to imagine you are an ancient and beautiful tree. Sense what it would mean to be a tree. Use your breath like the wind to sway your body, undulating your spine, moving your branches and twigs and leaves to the rhythm of your breath. Still imagining all the while you are being sustained by pulling up this beautiful golden light up your feet, up your legs, up your thighs, past your hips, through your core, into your heart, and out, extending through your arms and through your forehead and smile. There is no place to be. There is nothing to do. There is just this moment, timeless moment, with yourself and the earth and the other trees. You can bring your movement to still. You can let go of the visualization. And I want you to now observe in the silence what is alive in you right now. What can you sense? Has anything changed? And know that whatever you find within your being is allowed. You are allowed to feel what you feel. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, roll out your wrists, still keeping your eyes closed. Stretch your body, as if you're waking up. And gently open your eyes.